Avatar brings us Momo the Homo. How do we know that? Because daddies watched the whole show, including Korra. Momo is a huge deal because it makes flyers cost 1 less, like Quantum Riddler, which we can now warp into play for just 1 mana. And that is a huge deal because of Splash Portal, linking Riddler for just 1 mana so it doesn't leave an unstep. That means we draw 2 cards and get a 4/6 flyer on turn 2. But it gets even kinkier, because we can also do that combo on Starfield Shepherd. When it enters, we dig for 1 mana creature, like Mockingbird, topping a creature and getting flying. Or we can find a new card, Curious Farm Animals, gaining us life when it dies. Or we can sacrifice it to destroy an artifact or enchantment. And because we have so many flyers, we have Jackdaw Savior. When it or another flyer goes to Jesus, we reanimate a weaker flyer, like the world champion Duelist of the Mind, known on the streets as Lesbian Librarian. When we target opponent's stuff, we loot a card and it gets buffed. To buff it even more, we have Overlord of the Shitpits. When it enters or attacks, we draw 2 and discard 1. And because it's flying, Momo makes it cost 1 less, which means we can impend Overlord for just 2 mana. But it gets even kinkier. With Twinning Twins, it's a 4 mana flyer, and with so many mana value 5 flyers, Jackdaw Savior reanimates it really easily. And as an added bonus, we can also pay 2 mana to flicker a creature. And because our deck has so many flyers, Unable to Scream is really good removal, causing a creature to lose all abilities so that it can't block our flyers. Then we have Clarion Conqueror. The Avatar set has 2 great mana dorks, so shutting off activated abilities is really good. Lastly, we have Manland, a land that digs for creatures, and a new card that I had to include in the deck because my favorite character in Avatar is Gyatso. Now for sideboard, we have Graveyard Hate, comboing with Duelist because it targets opponent's stuff, and there's non-creature hate, aggro hate, board wipe, and because ally decks are absolutely everywhere, we have 4 Doorkeeper Thrall, shutting off triggered abilities. It hurts our deck as well, but it's still worth it because it nearly shuts off ally decks completely. That is the deck. The Avatar set was just released, and there's never been a deck quite like ours in the metagame, so off we go to see if we can birth a new archetype into the world. Opening hand's kinky, we'll keep, and it looks like a Kona combo deck. They probably have counter, but try for Rizzler, no. Rizzler hits, land, swing for 2, play farm animals and pass. Opponent plays clock up, so if they find Kona here, they can put a permanent out for free. Ew, that's stanky. Warp Shepherd, and we'll hold up enchantment hate. Swing for 3, and we'll pass. Opponent digs some more. Twinning Twins for us, and even though we have a lot to play, we have to be extra careful. Copy enchantment hate, swing for 3, and opponent passes, play a flyer, they tap down our stuff, and we'll pass to them. Opponent digs some more. All this time we could have played more things. Kind of risky. Play Shepherd, find a land, swing for 4, and what's our opponent got? Dig, and there's Kona, so they can play a permanent from hand. How bad is it? Oh, Omniscience. We'll destroy it, because all the spells in hand are free. We'll first let the dragon hit, destroy Omniscience, opponent digs all they can. They'll play all the instants that they have. They draw 3, no more Omniscience for you. And now tragically for opponent, first trigger Momo, remove the dragon, and we be dragging these nuts, because they're lethal. Going in game 2, we're going this first, down 2. Opening hand's decent, but not fabuloso. We'll still keep. Throw okay. Play Momo and pass. They bounce Momo. Oh. Actually, that's fine. Because Momo the Homo returns, as does the lesbian. Opponent digs his clock up. Land will take it. Draw a Rizzler. Now the Momo. We'll hold a Thrall and pass. Opponent plays a tapper land, and they pass. So we play Thrall now. You know, it sets off our triggers as well. Yeah, I think we do, because they might just counter anyway. Oh, good. Win for us. Pass Overlord. Swing for 5, but our cheeks are wide open. Oh, opponent passes. So Daddy has a plan. Warp Rizzler. Draw a card. And Shepherd, that's also good. We won't grab enchantment hate just yet. Blink Rizzler. They try to stun our creatures, but we counter. And completely pregnant, our opponent gives birth. And now the next pregnancy. Opening hand bad will maul. This less bad will keep. And it's ramp deck. We shall pass. Badger will cub. So their mana dorks make extra mana. They're stuck on lands. Interesting. If only we hit their mana dork. Actually, wait. This slows us down a bit. But take out cub. No extra mana for them. Not really play another. Or land. We'll first warp Rizzler. And then blink it. Innkeeper's talent. They can buff a creature every turn. And everything with a counter gets ward 1. But opponent's forced to pass. Swing for 4. Play our lesbian librarian. And then we'll pass. We took 4. And with 4 mana, they level up talent. So 1/1 counters are doubled. Oh, good, more land. Play this to draw. Oh, Conqueror. We gotta play that as quickly as possible. I don't know if we need it, because we'll have lethal next turn. And our opponent concedes. So game 2. Going into game 2 is bringing creature hate, and that's going 2. Opening hand, no sideboard cards. We'll maul. Yeah, I guess. Opponent plays mana dork. Play land, tap and pass. We took 1. And they play a creature with reach and death touch. They came prepared for flyers. But we came to come. First Momo, then Duelist, Ouroboros, buffing their whole board. Ooh, very nice. Play Duelist. Remove Ouroboros. Draw cards, filter. Overlord nice. Swing for 5 and pass. Ah, shoot, they have another. Mana dork. And we take 3. Flash Portal. Conquer a little late for that. Let's see if our opponent wants to trade. No. So many counters. Ugh. Yeah, we did. Now on to game 3. Opening hand, we have board wipe. So we'll keep. They play the reach creature. Warp to draw. Not a white land, but we'll take it. We take 1. Paw patch. So we target something. Something else goes to counter. Warp Rizzler again. More board wipe. Opponent swings. And they pass. Oh, I knew it. I knew this land would give us trouble. We'll play a birdie. And then we'll pass. Opponent swings. We'll take it. And opponent passes again. Maybe they brought in counter, but we'll play Rizzler. Rizzler hits. And finally, our second white mana. We take 1. Opponent passes. There has to be counter. Play Momo. And they have Librarian. So now they have a 4/4. Opponent passes. Okay, let's go for it. Remove the Death Toucher. They buff the Librarian. And give this Hexproof. Well, we gotta do something. And I'm pretty sure they have counter, but we'll swing out. Opponent trace there. And then try for board wipe. Well, that worked. Well, happy birthday to us. Blink to draw. And it's our birthday again. Buff and Thrall. No ETB for you. And totally blown away, our opponent concedes. A lot of dirtling, but we dirtled harder. No, Now for the next match. Opening hand, a lot of lands we'll keep. We'll play Momo, and then on our turn play Overlord. Simple land. Swing for 1 pass. Oh, removal. So we'll play another Overlord. Dumping more land. Opponent digs a cock up. Oh good, more land. Play Jackdaw, land and pass. Opponent plays land and passes. Swing for 3. Play Duelist and 1 Overlord comes online. And there's Shiko. A flashback removal. Interesting. Taking out Overlord. Getting us back Momo the Homo. We'll remove Shiko. Dump land. Swing. I am worried about board wipe, so we won't play Twinning Twins just yet. Playing Meringue River Regent. They bounce with Shiko and our Jackdaw. To speed things up, we'll flicker our Jackdaw. Ooh, Duelist. I think we just gotta go for it, and if they have board wipe, then they'll play with their butt cheeks. Play Twinning Twins. Duelist to the mind. Swing out. Discard Jackdaw. They block Overlord. Getting us back a Jackdaw. So we'll have to do something big here. Yep, that's pretty big. Bounce 1 permanent. They deal 4 damage. Straight 2/1/1s. Draw 2 cards. Gain 4 life. We can swing buff, hit them for 6. That seems a little dirty-der. Better option, play Jackdaw. Flicker it to draw a card. Do it again, draw another card. Oh, Rizzler. So we play Rizzler. The card draw a buff Duelist. And now we have a net load of power. We swing out. And our opponent loses to Lesbian Librarian. Opening is slow but decent. We'll keep. Overlord nice. We'll play Vacuum and pass. Darn, Seaman Dip. So we lose our Vacuum. We'll hold up counter and pass. Oh, and they have counter hate. Alright. Warp Shepherd. Find Momo and pass. Now they play cock up. With 5 lands next turn, they can do a lot. What can you do? Play Momo. Impend Overlord. Dump Portal. Punch and pass. More Seaman Dip. Our opponent's a big fan of that. And more cock up. That makes sense. We definitely have to have board wipe. We'll walk into it anyway. Momo, Overlord, dump land, and then we'll pass. Removal. And cock up for the 3rd time. Rizzler for us. We'll play it, try to draw land. We do. So at least we can hold up counter. Removal. Attempt counter. That worked so far. So they have more removal. And the problem is if they have Shiko in hand, they can play it, get back board wipe, and they can make the board wipe uncounterable. We'll play base it anyway to draw a card. Oh good, land. Swing for 1. And we could play more, but we'll pass out a Fury board wipe. Removal. We'll let that happen. And they do have Shiko. Flashing back their 4th cock up, but we'll make them flaccid. That Flier's annoying. Duelist Shepherd. Find a Momo. Pretend to hold up counter and pass. Authority of the Councils. And creature enter tapped. We take 4. Oh, and this thing. Yeah, I think it's gonna do it. With only 5 minutes left on the clock, I think we're just better off going game 3 and pray for success. So in game 3, we had Momo, and then we played Rizzler to blink it. Opponent then tried to board wipe, but we had Spell Pierce to counter, and then we really got up in them boobers and went, you know what I'm saying? We just got up in them boobers, and it was amazing. And with this victory, we move on to the next motorboating. Opening hands really fast, we'll keep. Plan for us. We have the combo next turn. Please don't kill Momo. Who's in our deck? Strangely didn't play anything. But we'll try to combo nonetheless. Warp Rizzler. Blink it. Ooh, that worked. Swing for 3. Oh, they flashed in this ally. Nothing out of weenie. Even with our explosive combo, this is a tough matchup, at least until we sideboard. Rusty Katara, doubling ally triggers, and this feels really derpy-der, but because Momo's an ally, we'll cop Katara, so that way Momo triggers twice, swing for 7, and put our opponent at 10. They play the Mana Dork. That turns all the creatures into Mana Dorks. One passes. There is an Eng with flying that I'm worried about that could airbend 2 creatures. Play Shepherd, double trigger the Momo, find another Momo, we'll then blink Shepherd, find land, and attempt to push in for lethal, and they do have Eng. Airbending 2 of our creatures, so we have to pay 2 to cast them. Do we hold up blink? Eng goes replay Momo and pass. Oh, this card. Whenever an ally enters, it gets +1 in haste. Because of Katara, it'll double the trigger. This goes indestructible. If they sacrifice it, what, they swing? Oh, we have lethal next turn. Is our opponent on the crack pipe? They might work for wizards. We'll say no blocks. Maybe they have another Eng. That's probably it. So we'll swing for 7. Yep, another Eng. Lose Momo and Shepherd. We'll play this Momo. Replay Shepherd for 1. Grabbing farm animals. And hold up Flicker. Opponent swings out. And Daddy is once again confused. They can flip over Eng for 8 mana. So become a 7/7 with trample. They only have 7 mana open. So block like that and take 5. Game 3. Opponent passes. What? Do they have another Eng? Well, if they do, we're clapped. We'll swing. Bullshit. We can exile Katara, stop the second trigger. Yeah, they definitely have us. So game 2 it is. Opening hand, no Thrall, Maul. And we have Thrall, we'll keep. They play that hoe. They animate lands. Hold up Thrall and pass. They swing for 1. Ooh. They try to flash us in, but Thrall time. Shut off that guy. And then we'll pass. Our opponent must be devastated. Ooh, another Thrall. Animator mainland. Swing for 2. And there be Eng. That flipping would be bad. Opponent swings. Lose our map. And we'll try to bait our opponent. Swing. And then next turn, ooh, the tap. And then we wipe. Swing for 2. They have another Eng. So they soak up the damage. We'll play Duelist and pass. And Dork. They're pretty close to flipping Eng. Map on Duelist. Play Momo, which no longer gets buffed. Something like this. Opponent takes 2 and we'll pass. And with the timer this low, we'll have to speedrun the rest of this. And with 2 damage short of lethal, our opponent takes game 2. Darn. They drew the 1 card that got them out of it. But that's how it goes sometimes. So that's on the next match. Opening hand does not arouse Daddy. We'll maul. Ew, 1 land, maul. Alright, fine, we'll keep. We draw twins and play Momo. Opponent plays Artist Talent. They discard cards. Act off for us. Play it and swing for 2. They level up their enchantment. It's kind of stanky. Swing for 4. Blink our bird. Drawing a land, wonderful. Player Lesbian and pass. Another talent. That's a lot of looting. Is this a lessons, Zach? With Iroh. We'll give them flashback lessons. Opponent ramps. So if they have an Iroh in hand, they can play it next turn. We'll play our twins. Bang for 6. And see how hard our opponent swings us back. Iroh. Oh shit! The flashbacks reduced by their. Oh my god. We could have flickered Iroh. Daddy's a little tarded. We dead! That was a pretty sick combo though. Going against this from this time too. Opening hand's Mega Kinky will keep. Play Momo, Duelist. Number 2, and play Vacuum. Artist Talent. Warp Shepherd. Finding a land. To play another Duelist. Fits before and pass. We level up Talent. Still nothing in graveyard. So we'll put them in a stanky position. Play Shepherd. Dig for farm animals. Swing for 4. Opponent goes 8. Removal. Taking out Shepherd. Opponent digs some more. Dumping Iroh. And playing another Talent. And they bounce our Lesbian Librarian. I always use Vacuum sooner. Better late than never. Plan for us. Play Duelist. Farm animals. Destroy their Talent. And fist for 5. And opponent concedes. So game 3 will decide it. Opening hand's not bad, but no graveyard hate. We'll mull. Not super great either. We'll mull again. It's good, we'll keep. Play Vacuum. Opponent passes. Who Duelist? We play Duelist. Opponent draws and discards. And we'll pass. Opponent ramps. We exile. Ooh, Spell Pierce is tempting. We're about to have 5 lands, so probably not. We'll hit the graveyard again. Gate, sure. Play Savior, swing for 2, and we'll pass. Every Talent. And they leveled up. Oh, wonderful, another Vacuum. Play that Vacuum. Or Rizzler. Ooh, that kinda good. We'll give our opponent a chance to kill farm animals. We loot. Drawing 2 thanks to Rizzler. Except for both lands. And for 8. And then we pass. Opponent draws. Plays another Talent. And levels that one up as well. We loot some more. And Portal. Even land. We'll loot. Savior, I guess so. We'll have their Talent. Hold up, counter, and pass. They do still have one more Talent. On digs. That's fine. And every Iroh. We get rid of 1 lesson. So only Boomerang will be left in deck. We flashback Boomerang. Turn removal in graveyard. We counter. We flashback removal. We get back farm animals. And our opponent rightfully concedes. That is quite a cool combo. So 4-1 overall. There we have it. I can't believe it. All these sideboard cards and we still lost to allies. But other than that, Daddy thought the deck was really sick. When everything came together, the deck was so explosive. And that seems to be the way to go in a metagame this powerful. So let me know your big wishing for the deck. And until next time, stay to me tech.